Let's go! Wow, this sword is huge. It's even bigger than Cloud Sword. Or should I say Zach's? Well, that worked really well. Chocobocorel. Only need these. Oh my gosh, this is huge! And I feel like I need to run around when it's daytime and when it's nighttime. Just to see if new NPCs just pop up. And we're pretty new to this area, at least I am. I love this outfit. That pose also felt like a pose that Cloud would make. Just scratching the back of his head, looking a little bit like, oh, what is happening? Fun. I was thinking that Caius must be one of the few villains who actually had his plan go the way he wanted to. Because in the end, he actually did win. No one is dying. Which means that Yule won't be dying anymore, right? We just have to see. Because if Yule is here, Caius is definitely here. If something didn't happen, nah. There is no way Caius would leave Yule. There is no way. What are these? Oh, oh my. Damn, but I have so much arrow. I just have magnets. Blizzard. Oops. Oh! Wait, is the sweeping motion? No. Oh, they're healing themselves. Oh. Is it because we're close? So when they use arrow round, they just get chewed up. Oh my gosh. Oh well, where was I even? So in the end, Caius won. He got what he wanted. This was probably all in his plan from the beginning. He knew what he probably knew what Noel was gonna do anyway. That Noel was the only one who could actually like kill him, or more like ruin the heart of chaos. Or was it Heart of Etro? No, Heart of Chaos. I think it was. It was Etro's heart. So by killing the heart, you kill Etro, which unleashed all this chaos. So basically, it's like we're living in the void and just having all of this time be like something just to make it normal, just to make it seem normal. We have time ticking, but it's not like anyone is getting older or... Yeah. We have night and day. So that would mean that the time is actually moving, if it's not just like still. I mean, the entire game is about time. So that would be very interesting if in the end we're gonna like receive some kind of information that says that, yeah, basically time has stopped. It's just that we want to believe the time is still moving. But watching all the people and them not aging, people not dying, if it's not because of a monster or an illness, that kind of thing, that would be interesting. Oh, we did end up seeing some NPCs. Right, we are searching for Sorala's father. He's so cool. So cool. Hey, you.
Hey, listen, you ever seen Muggles around here?
Muggles? Like Mog? I wanna see Mog. Now that would be something. Where is Mog? What if the Angel of Valhalla is actually Mog? I don't know. It kind of makes more sense if it would be just because that's who is Lightning's familiar. Because she felt the connection. But it could also be Mog. Mog was given by Lightning to Sarah. But Mog feels more like Sarah's familiar. Yeah, I don't know. It could be either. Or it could be something I didn't even think about. I'm trying to think about others that had like close kind of bond with Lightning. Can't really come up with anyone else except the teammates, but that can't be. Is it someone we don't know? That is actually someone we never saw? But hearing her wanting us to find this Angel of Valhalla, why is she leading us? Well, she probably wants us to be the savior, to save everyone. I never got the vibe that she was bad in any way. Let's try that. Well, I wonder if she's happy with continuously living now. Because then it would mean, this would also indicate that Yule and Noel actually meet. Because this is the future, basically. So if they meet up, her prophecy was fulfilled, that they would meet again. Or, you know, we could save her and get her to the new world. I wonder it seems like both Yule and Lumina both have some kind of powers. Yule being the like leader of the Farseers because of her what do you say? Prophetic prophecy foresight? I don't know. That kind of power. Does she still have it? I mean, she should be able to have. Yeah, she does, right? Because otherwise we wouldn't have heard Yule and she wouldn't have said that to us, that we need to find the Angel of Valhalla. It's like she's giving us a mission. If it's anyone who could give us very good advice, I think it's her. He might know something that we don't, even though we have Vanille on our side. She might even be the one to tell us if we should trust in Vanille or not. That's gonna be interesting is to see, is she just like one Yule, or are all of the Yules from all the timelines like together here? That would be interesting. With Caius, it felt like he was just one person, and everyone else was just one person in different timelines. But with Yule, like dying in every timeline, it felt like she had several lives, and she was just resurrected. I don't know if I'm gonna switch up something. But it would mean that Yule won't be dying anymore. Although if we're gonna save her... how would that go? I mean, we wouldn't need to really kill anyone, right? We just have to help them with their resolve. What if she doesn't want to move on? That would be something. And what if Caius wouldn't let us? I mean, it would be nice if both Caius and Yule came onto the new world. That would be nice. Then they could be reunited with Noel. Whoa! Oh, so pretty! And she's smiling. She knows she a bad bee. Oh, village. Village vines. 7 p.m., 7 a.m. I see. Ooh, that's a bunch of chaos. But it feels like Caius would let go of you. If she really wanted him to let go, it feels like he would be like, okay, because he would want to see her happy. That's what I think. I wonder if he's gonna be the main antagonist in this game as well. Would be kinda cool. I freaking love him as the antagonist. Would be nice for an antagonist to turn into a hero. Although... he's pretty much doomed everyone. For one person. Don't let Caius make those decisions anymore, right? I still like him a lot as an antagonist. Because he doesn't feel like pure evil. He's no Hojo. Not even close to how Sephiroth is either, so... they have different ambitions. Well, everyone's basically alive. But what kind of life is this? And now we have like 5 days left. An all area effect silence on them. It's not good when they go together and just summon a freaking window. He looks so freaking amazing in this outfit. I freaking love it. He looks like a prince. She can look like a prince and a princess. Like, how good is that?
Strange to say, but people have built a village out here. Polta, inhabited by followers of the goddess XIII.
Polta. These monkeys look different. Oh, new monkeys. Those aren't the new ones, but there's one. Hanuman. Okay. You're a big one. Thunder Eater, what? What if something happened to you when XIII was killed? Like, what if... oh my god, what is he doing? Huge attack coming in. Oh my god, is it gonna take 10,000 of my HP? I won't be able to take that. 1 million, yeah, that will kill. Okay, okay. Guess we're fine. Where was I? What if there's like a fragment of XIII that went into Yule? Could be. So Yule could have like the consciousness of Etro as well. That would be interesting. What if she would be like the new goddess of death? That would probably make her also remain here. Just to keep the souls. Or more like make them be able to reincarnate. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Never know, maybe Goddess of Death had something like some kind of a seal that if I die, this happens. And Yule being the Ceres. Either something like that, or it's the lightning. Oh my gosh, we remember you from the first game.
This'll do.
But now we alone. Much damage. Damn. Okay. We just need to switch up. Should have had Soldier in this fight. Yeah, I should definitely have had Soldier. Well, it don't matter. I'm gonna switch up all the garbs. Because I can't be playing with the same garbs all the time. It's not fun that way, because I wanna play with all of them. About something. Wouldn't this mean that Caius is no longer immortal? Could mean that. I am really excited to see both Yule and Caius. We don't know anything about Caius right now. No one has said anything. Maybe we just Lightning just assumes he's gone. But if Yule is close, so should Caius be.
A gift of light.
Because if he's not with Yule, that would be weird. Like, what is he up to then? Maybe he wanna kill another god? Oh, you never know. If that would happen, that would also be because of Yule. So, what if she's like in pain? Like somehow she's suffering really bad. And Caius is like, well, I gotta fix this. Who else should I kill? Is there like a goddess of pain? Well, it's gonna be super what was I gonna say? Exciting to see them. It was the Swedish word that popped up in my head, and I was like, no, that's not in English. Soon you're done for. Me too. Huh. Okay, definitely need to kill this off much quicker. But I definitely want to see how much EP I get from it. Because then I know where to farm. There we go. Ooh, I got a decent amount. That is very good. Very good. Might run around and farm some. Just to check the entire area, because this is such a big map and there's not huge monsters all over the place. We've seen two right now, the Raver and this Protoflotto, what was it, this flower. This looks so cool, but aesthetic wise, the Buster Sword. I wonder who's taller, Lightning or Cloud? Or maybe they're as tall. They're just the same height. I wonder if Yule would know anything about Sarah. I mean, she's met Sarah several times, so she might give some kind of advice to Lightning. I don't know if I can make this jump.
Thanks to the doctor, the Chocobo is out of immediate danger. But he needs more treatment before...
Are you the Cole who owns the field?
Who told you that name? Where'd you hear it?
From
Camera.
Thrala at Canopus Farms. She told me that her father, Cole, left the village to collect fertilizer from the woods, but he didn't come back.
And so you thought I was this fertilizer seeker? Is that what you're telling me? Is that right?
You still haven't answered my question.
Sure enough. But why should I give you something for nothing? I say we, you and I, engage in some give and take.
You're not gonna answer me, are you?
Not until you do something for me. The fact is, I am looking for fertilizer, which doesn't make me that coal fella mind. Anyway, it's a big job, and I could do with some help. Nah, it's simple enough work. Anyone can do it. I've already found the stuff. It just needs gathering. I've marked the
do have
locations
some.
with a shovel. All you have to do is dig the stuff up and bring it to me.
So now I have to play nurse to a giant bird. I'm telling you, it better be worth the trouble. I've done what you asked. Now tell me who you are.
Of course. I'm a man of my word, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You said you are looking for Sarala's father, a man called Cole? That's right, isn't it? Now listen carefully. The Cole you seek, well, the fact is he's already dead.
He is?
Why so casual?
I was the one who found him. He was attacked by monsters. I ran to help, but by the time I reached him, it was too late. I was standing here pondering how I was going to break the news to Sarala when you came along with your questions. I feared if I told you what happened, you'd run straight off and tell Sarala.
She has to be told sometime. Or will you keep it a secret?
Of course not. I know I can't put it off forever as much as I'd like to. Now's the time. She needs to be told the truth. Plain and simple, with no sugarcoating. I think it'll be for the best. In the long run, leastways.
For the
Who
best,
are you?
Tell me, when you say it would be for the best, do you mean it would be the best for Sarala? Or are you talking about yourself?
What do you mean? Why, Sarala, of course. She's a strong girl. If you ask me, she'll do far better without her old man to burden her. Yep, she'll be able to move on, stand on her own feet, and live her own life.
All right. Well, in that case, let me tell her.
You'd really do that? I'd hate to drag a stranger into this.
Maybe a stranger is exactly who she needs to hear it from.
You might be right. Very well, I'll leave it in your capable hands. That fertilizer you collected, it was Cole who found it. So, why don't you take it to Sarala as a keepsake? Oh, and one more thing. Give her a message from Cole.
You spoke to him?
Yep, just before he died in my arms. The last thing he said was, dig next to the flower. You tell her that, in those exact words.
It's a hard story to swallow. But at the very least, he really cares about Sarala and what happens to her. I'll go back to Canopus Farms and tell Sarala the news.
He sounded very detached. Like, he was so desensitized when he told us that her father just died in his arms. He's like, yep, it happened.
You're looking for chocobo medicine.
Strange man.
Hey, first time in Jagd? My name's Darius. I like to keep on top of what's happening around here. This village is called Jagd. It's mostly hunters who live here. We survive by hunting monsters of all kinds. The people here may not look like much, but trust me, they know how to use a bow.
His outfit looks like fangs.
We're a close-knit band of elite hunters, united by the dangers we face.
Do you know where Fang is? At least the top
hello there,
part.
friend. So, you've met the headman of Canopus Farms? If you're helping to nurse the chocobo
And that
back to
tattoo.
health, well, I've got some advice that might help. You
Or
should
maybe
talk to
he's a fan.
Cardisia about chocobo medicine. Cardisia's our local apothecary. She brews all our chocobo medicine, and the stuff really works, let me tell you.
Okay, Cardisia. Let's see where she is. Outfits.
Hi there!
Let's see. Oh. Oh my god, this is so cool. Steampunk. Ooh. We're gonna buy them all. Wow. Restore some HP when you stagger a foe. Oh, wow. Amazing. We're gonna get some.
Now you
Wow.
What'll it be?
Oh my gosh. We have the Devil's Daughter, but Satanic Sister, no. Oh. Oh. It looks so cool though. This one would work with a lot of outfits. A lot. 36,000? I mean, we have the money. And it was a good rank as well.
Back soon.
I'm gonna save my money for now.
Easy, easy, easy. Calm down now.
It's a healthy-looking bird.
Why, thank you. You wouldn't believe that not so long ago, he was so injured he could barely walk.
Is that right?
Yes, he's completely better now, though. He can run like the wind, all thanks to the herb I gave him.
Must be a powerful medicine. What's it called?
Why are you so interested? Oh, you're the person who found the Angel of Valhalla, right? I think I can help you. The herb is called Yule's flower. It's a very beautiful flower that grows out east near the ruined city.
Yule's flower, huh?
Yes, if you find one, let your chocobo graze on it. If you pick it yourself, it's not nearly as effective. Actually, speaking of that, can I ask you a favor? If you do get the Angel of Valhalla to eat some Yule's flowers, could you bring him to me afterwards?
Okay.
I could, but why?
Well, it's just that I want to check something. Well, if chocobos can learn how to speak, and if the angel is smarter than the rest...
Do you really think they can talk?
No, I'm just joking. Anyway, if you do go to the ruins in the east, be careful. There are scary monsters roaming around there.
She has a nice outfit, this NPC. I like when the devs do nice outfits for the NPCs as well. But that makes me want them as well. So give me.
Hey you, what was it that you were talking to Nadia about?
She told me about an herb, something called Yule's flower. It's supposed to help chocobos.
Yule's flower, huh? Wait, she told you to give one of those flowers to your chocobo, right? And then bring him back to her, right?
Good guess.
I knew it. She really thinks that Yule's flowers can make chocobos talk.
She does seem obsessed about talking chocobos. Listen, can this Yule's flower really help my chocobo?
Oh yeah, it's an amazing medicine. It can cure chocobo injuries faster than anything I know. Yule's flowers are real, and they work, but not for making chocobos talk. Nadia's a bit kooky, and that gets her into trouble sometimes. Not that you have to worry about her at all. Nope. Keeping her safe is my job, even if she gets angry at me and tells me I'm a meddler. Everyone knows chocobos can't talk, except her.
But what if they can? That would be awesome. Lila seems very overprotective. And almost like Lila has been living for centuries, maybe. Because the way she talked, it just felt like she was so mature. So it felt like Lila was older than Oh, the lady. What was her name? Did they say Lydia? Nadia. Nadia. That was the name. Just because they look like kids doesn't mean that they're younger? No. No, can't be. No. Because when the chaos spread, it should have been what I believe. It should have just taken the entire world at the same time. But maybe it took a couple of years? So those who were closest to the chaos could be older, and then the others that succumbed to the chaos might actually be younger than those we think are older, and etc. But then again, we have that little oddity. The one person that actually continued to get older. What was her name? Gosh, it feels like I have it on my tongue, but it just slipped my mind. I want to say her name is Gertrude, but no, that was the monster. The woman that died. She left her husband because she was continuously aging while he wasn't. So she hid. And then eventually she died of old age. So, how is it that that anomaly can happen? And could it happen to someone else? That is interesting. Now I miss Fang, just because we saw that Darius dude. It really looked like his outfit was inspired by Fang. Fang and Noel. Like, Noel and Fang. Oh, but wait, someone did tell me that they were gonna make Fang into a man instead of a woman. But they decided in the end that she would be a woman character. So is that why Noel and Fang look very similar? Oh.
Come back soon.
You want to be... Hello, and
I wonder if they were gonna like pair up Vanille with Noel.
It's no surprise to see Cardesia's shop doing as well as always.
As for Vanille and Fang, oh,
You sound pretty sick.
yeah.
Sorry about
Was
that.
about
I've
to say
been laid
that.
low with this cough. Doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, does it? Though to be fair, I don't treat humans. I only make medicine for chocobos.
You're the apothecary?
That's right. Oh, did you need something? There I was just complaining about my health as if I didn't have a business to run. If you want some medicine, you'll have to bring me the ingredients first. That's how I do things. Medicine for chocobos, although I know a few recipes that work on people.
So the Chocobos have their own apothecary. They have it good in this village.
That's because without them, we could never survive out here. So then, what do you need?
Supplements for a Chocobo.
What I need are...
Have you been to see a doctor? For humans, that is?
I'm fine. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, brewing chocobo
To make it, I'll need chocoborals and slug sweets. Bring those and I can brew you a batch.
Chocoboral we have. Slug sweets. I don't know if we have that. It sounds...
Welcome.
It sounds slimy.
Tell me, how is the Angel of Valhalla?
Well, he hasn't gotten any worse.
That's good to hear. Now it looks like you collected all the ingredients we need. I'll get straight to work.
Good thing I just loot everything.
One batch of chocobo. This is some of the best chocobo I've ever made. Why?
That cough. You can't keep going on like this. Where's the nearest doctor? I'll take you.
It's no use. The doctors can't do anything.
Sorry, what do you mean?
They say, well, I don't have much time left. Of course, no one grows older and no one dies of old age, but disease and accidents can still take us, and apparently it's my time. I'd been hoping that I'd at least make it to the end of the world. I wanted to see what it would be like. But at least I was able to make medicine for the Angel of Valhalla before I breathed my last. Not to mention, thanks to the ingredients you found, it was the best chocobo that I'd ever made. It makes all the hard work worthwhile. And now, I just have one last task to do.
One last task? What's that?
Oh, I'm rambling again. It's just a personal thing. Forget it. Now, don't you have a chocobo to look after?
Tell me.
By the way, you haven't seen any red crim mushrooms around, have you? No, I don't suppose you have. No one has. Never mind then.
Cream mushrooms.
If you're ever in need of more medicine, just come see me. And bring the right ingredients with you, of course.
Sounds like a mission to me.
Hey, Light. Why don't you try feeding some of that to the chocobo?
Yes, I
The
will.
legendary red mushrooms. I suppose they really are extinct now.
Oh. She does want them. Whoa.
Sounds painful.
The cough I don't mind. What hurts is not being able to help a patient. When I can't make the medications that someone really needs, that's the worst thing about being ill.
You're not talking about a chocobo. What's the story? It sounds like there's someone you want to help.
Yes, if I could, I would do anything to take away that person's pain. I know the medication and how to make it, but I just can't find the key ingredient on my own.
What is it that you need?
A legendary red mushroom. People call it the Crim mushroom, but they all disappeared hundreds of years ago. I've been searching all this time, hoping I might still find a surviving colony.
Is the mushroom all you need to make the concoction?
Well, no. There are other things I'll need. This is the recipe. I'll need all of this.
A luminous mushroom and one cream mushroom. Well then.
I'm sorry to ask, but...
Don't be. I'm gonna find it. A final cure. We're gonna head back to the village. That little farm.
This is dirty work.
I might need to look around here a little bit. Just to see if there's any other NPCs. This map is huge. I'll definitely have to run around a couple of times. I barely know where I am now. So, I can just drop down here, I guess. I can't go over there. Huh. We need to get there from another... Oh! That's it for today. Hopefully I'll get to play at least 3 hours today, or maybe even 4. It depends. I don't have anything really planned today, but if I get a sunny day, then I might have to head out. Need to get those sun vitamins. And I would love to get a little bit tan, but that was a long time ago. Now I just get red. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.